Okay, so I bought this car 4 months ago, and if you're an OG on this channel, you would know that my journey with this car hasn't been the easiest journey. I've kind of had a lot of issues with this car. I've had to change my charge pipes, I've had to change my boost pipe, I've had to change my air intake, and I did not do these because I wanted to mod the car. I did these because I had to. If you're an OG on this channel, you have already watched those videos. If you're not, you can go ahead and actually watch them. They're quite entertaining and quite useful tips. Besides of that, I've changed the AC hose, I've changed a lot of parts in the engine, and I have already rebuilt the turbo, and I've already changed the suspension. I've had enough experience with this car to be able to tell you guys whether, oh my God, look at all the brake dust. That's just... Whether this chassis and with this specific engine is a good purchase or not, because right now the prices are actually really good. Let me give you a quick rundown of this car. So this car comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that produces around 248 or 200, let's say around 250 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. It comes with the BMW N20 engine. N20 engine was in the BMW line, a 20 line and the 28 line. So basically the 220i, 228i, 320i, 328i, and a lot more cars like the 520i and the 528, and a lot more. I can refer you to a link down below for if you want to know. You may be asking, why a 328 and why not a 320i? The difference between the 320i and the 328 is not just a different tune. The 328 actually comes with a double VANUS technology, a lower compression ratio, and a higher standard axle ratio. And it also comes with a lot of technology inside, like the bigger screen and a lot more. But that's not why you're here. The reason you're here right now is that you want to know whether this car is still a good car in 2022, or whether you should buy it, or whether you should look at different options and newer options, like maybe a 330e or maybe a 330i, which is a lot more expensive, or maybe just a 320i, or maybe you should just buy a Honda. So I've had this car for 4 months. There's a lot of things that actually did go wrong in this short period that I've had this car. I bought this car in April, if I'm not mistaken. Ever since I bought the car, I've had to change a lot of things in the engine. First thing that went out for me, which is really common, is my charge pipe. My charge pipe broke. By the way, if you haven't watched the video of me upgrading my charge pipe, you can click on the link up here. You can watch that video. So we changed the charge pipe. My air intake was broken. My air intake hose was broken. My coolant hose was broken. My AC hose broke on me because my fan belt broke. And why my fan belt broke is because I had a leak from my pulley gasket, if I'm saying that right. So I've had my fair bit of issues, and the biggest thing that I had to do was the turbocharger. It was very recent where I had to rebuild the turbocharger. I was losing a lot of oil, and normally like the first place to look at is just like if there's any leaks underneath the car, but there wasn't. There's a couple of things that could go wrong, like your valve covers and all of that, but we diagnosed that it's my turbo because I was getting a lot of wastegate rattle. So we opened it up and we realized that yes, it is my turbo that's messed up. A lot of oil leak, that basically the oil seals of the turbo were gone. So I was getting oil leak, and the engine was burning the oil, and I had a lot of boost leak as well because my wastegate wouldn't close properly. So I would get a lot of boost leak and I would get drivetrain error.
Nobody freaks out, okay?
There wasn't any vacuum seals on the car because I had already changed the air intake and the charge pipe and the boost pipe and all the hoses that are related to those. So, I mean, we rebuilt the turbo and all of that is fixed right now. I'm guessing that's not gonna be the end of all the maintenance and repairs that I have to do with this car, but there is a reason for all the that I'm going through with this car. And that is because I have a YouTube channel. I purposely bought this car in order to be able to make these types of contents for you guys. It has costed me a lot of money and time, but yeah, at least I'm getting the content out of it and you guys are enjoying the videos. If you're buying this car right now, check the car properly and you make sure that the car has had a good history with the previous owner. My previous owner did not maintain this car like he should have. That's what I'm doing now. I'm just catching up with all the maintenance and trying to get this to where it should be. A common problem with these engines would be your timing chain. You would have to service at around 100,000 kilometers. Mine has already been serviced, so I'm not gonna do that anytime soon, but I'm guessing a new video might be coming in a few months about that as well. Yeah, these are the things you can expect from the engine. But enough about the engine. I'm sure you guys want to know how this car stacks up with the newer models, with like a G20, with like the 330Es, with the B48s, with the newer cars. How is this car holding up in comparison to those? I've already made a couple of videos that you can check out on my channel. I'll link some of them down below. But how this car feels to drive and how it feels to own is very important to the question that we have today. So let's go ahead and do that. What the hell is this? Bro, have you seen this?
Oh, I have not.
Bro, it has my name on it.
Oh my god.
AJ drives? You know what this means, right?
I don't know what.
Bro, I can sell this. Oh yes, yes!
That's a
I
good
can
idea.
do some mods. Who did this, by the way?
I don't know. It was just in the bush.
They just left it there. B2B. I wonder what that means.
I don't know. I have no
Like
idea.
business to business?
Business, probably business. Yeah. Oh, what is this on the over there?
Yeah, bro. Whoever did
Coming out everywhere.
whoever did this was just left all of these there. Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
I'm behind the camera.
Wow. This.
Everywhere.
Oh my god. Dinner's on me tonight, bro. I'm getting rich. Make sure nobody sees this, okay?
Yeah.
Don't put this in the video.
Alright, cut. I will not put this in the video.
Get in, get in, get in. Okay, we've been working on this product for the past like 5 or 6 months. I don't even remember, but it's been too long. We've been working with a lot of manufacturers and a lot of people to finally get this product to where it is. We finally dialed it in and we finally got the formula that I'm happy with. So basically you can use this B2B however you want, whether you've only got a bucket, you don't need that much, because the concentration on this is like 1 to over 200. So just a little bit of it will be enough for a whole car wash. You might have one of these. Will also be on sale very soon. You still don't need that much. You fill it up halfway with water, close it down, pump it up, and you just go ahead and spray your car with foam. So the good thing about this foam is that it's actually good for your paint. It's not like any normal car wash shampoo that you could buy off the shelf from. This is actually good for your paint.
And it smells good.
Always trust the guy with a big nose. This will not only wash away all the contaminants from your paint, and it makes a thick foam. Even with one of these are not known to make good foam. But you can see that it's already removing contaminants from your paint, and it will lubricate your paint. Whenever you go and grab your microfiber towel, which also comes, by the way, for free with the first 100 orders, or you grab one of these sponges, you're not actually scratching the paint. I actually don't like these. Let's The paint on my car is actually very rough because it's a very old paint. The good thing about this shampoo is that it not only washes and decontaminates your paint, it will actually leave a very smooth surface, which we call like conditioning the paint. It's actually like doing washing and waxing at the same time. It will leave a very smooth surface after you rinse it off. This will actually wash your car, make it super shiny. So this is not a normal shampoo. This is a car shampoo that is actually good for your car. So whether you wash your car on your own or you go to a car wash, you can use this shampoo. I've actually asked my local car wash to only use this shampoo. Let's start with washing the car. Oh, wait. You should use this. Okay. So I will hand this over to them and they can take care of the job for me. Or you can just use it by yourself if you wash your car like I do sometimes. By the way, let me know down below, what do you think B2B stands for? If you want to grab yourselves a bottle of AJ Drive's B2B car shampoo right now, there's only a limited amount of them available at this moment. So go ahead, click the link down below. It will be the first link in the description. You can go ahead. Unfortunately, right now it's only local shipping to all the states in Malaysia, but international shipping coming soon. Go ahead, grab yourselves a bottle. It will help out the channel a lot. Okay, so in terms of driving, how does this car feel? This car actually feels very modern. It doesn't feel that much different from the newer models or the G chassis even. As I said before, this car was produced until like 2018 if I'm not wrong. So like in my opinion, the chassis still feels very modern and new. It has like the electronically assisted or adjusted steering wheel. It has all of that. Honestly, I prefer this over the G chassis because I feel like this still has more connection to the road than those. But again, this in my opinion is a step down from the E90 chassis, from the hydraulic steering. This still has more feel than the G chassis. We're gonna go Sport Plus and I'm gonna just slightly show you guys what this thing is all about. Okay, that wasn't anything crazy, but this car is fairly quick. 250 horsepower is not a lot, but it's not very little either. But I think the sweet spot for city driving would be this 250 range to 450 range. Anything above that is really just, you don't get to use it. And anything below that is a bit underpowered. I mean, for car enthusiasts who want to do city driving, I think this is a good starting point. There's a little bit of body roll, which can be fixed with anti-roll bars, a good suspension, maybe auto foam. You guys haven't heard of auto foam. There could be there's a video coming up very soon on this channel, which would explain and review all of that for you guys. In terms of city driving, this is very comfortable. This car, in terms of highway driving, it's fairly easy to drive on the highway. Like, it would be a nice family car and a daily car as well. If that's what you're looking for, that in the weekends you can just hoon around and just have a lot of fun with it. In terms of look, this look on the F30 and the F80, especially this style of the headlights that they did, I think it's one of the best looking BMWs that are out there. I really love how the front of this car looks, and also how the back of this car looks is, I think, really good, like kind of fat, but not too fat. In my opinion, the F80 does like the ass game best, but because it has a wider chassis, this is still phenomenal. I love, the only thing that I would do to improve on the looks of my own car, which is the 2012 model, swap out the taillights and the headlights to LCI variants, because that would refresh the look by a lot. I would say in terms of exterior, if you're going for this, go with an M Sport, or just do an M Sport conversion, because that is really like how you would get the best look out of this car. And without the front lip, honestly, it would look a bit empty. So slap on a front lip on it as well. It's not expensive. Maybe lower it, go for coilovers like I did, so the car doesn't look aged at all. Just, I love it. I absolutely love it. Bro, I need to lose some weight. So I have a message to all of you who are not subscribed.
Please subscribe my boyfriend so we can go home.
Yeah, if you don't want me to upset my girlfriend, please subscribe.
Because all the ants eat me.
All the ants are flying and eating her alive because you guys are not subscribed. So
Please subscribe.
please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, ring the bell or press the bell. They're all free, yeah. And let's grab yourselves some of these car shampoos.